old bleaching hag. Get out of here. You're annoying. What are you doing, Carl?
It's your fault for talking about how we should raise our child.
You two are insane. You're raising him totally wrong. I'm a genius, gifted talent child. Don't even lump me into the same group as the kids who are being raised by their parents.
Trouble Busters!
My name is Helen, and I work at a talent company, and I'm also the manager of my nephew and child talent, Carl. I've been struggling with how wild his behavior has been. That old dude is over. There's a big old supermarket that opened up nearby, so you're done. You should look for your next job. Done. Defeated. Carl, you can't say things like that. I've said that time and time again. Shut up. Everyone on TV thinks that that's badass, so they watch me. You realize that if you do things like that to get views, it won't last, right? The only reason that this is being allowed at all right now is because you're a kid. The other adults around here are just watching because they're curious and they want to see you crash. They don't care about your future. That's why they're able to be so nonchalant about it. Damn it, Helen, I'm the talent here. You better watch your mouth. I'm gonna tell your boss that you're being annoying. I'm more important than you. All right, Helen, go to the toy store. There's something I want. We need to get to the next scene now. Just make them wait. My agency is pretty small. His parents and the agency both say that we shouldn't try to change his ways, but because of that, I'm worried that we're going to be losing out on something extremely important. I'm worried about the future. 2 years later, my worry would become reality and he wouldn't cause a big problem. He had to retire from the entertainment industry entirely. I ended up being released as his manager, but I wasn't really happy about that. And now... Carl, it's time to go to school. Stop playing games so much and go to school. I don't need to go to school. I'm a genius child talent. You're just an elementary schooler now. Shut up. I can't study in the same classroom as a regular person. You need to go to elementary school. It's mandatory education. You keep talking like that and I'm going to chase you out of the house. Carl, I'm so... Oh, sis. Hey, you need to tell him too. You're his mother. You realize that his educational background is going to be kindergarten if you keep this up. Yeah, but Carl might become a talent again.
That kid is pretty tough. That's what made him popular in the first place. If we leave him alone, he might become popular again.
But he's not a talent right now. He's just an elementary schooler. So we need to make him understand.
That's what we're saying. If we do that, he's got no personality. Just so you know, he's not just watching TV. He's studying to get back in entertainment. It's studying the enemy. It's homework.
Yeah, Carl is very studious, so he's always watching TV, right? Exactly. Man, Dad and Mom have got it figured out.
Come on, Helen. You got work, right? Go already.
But... Carl, great job. You must be hungry after playing games for such a long time. Hey! Yeah, so can you bring me something? Oh, I want fried chicken and fries and a Coke. Okay, just hang out in your room. I'll bring it to you. Okay. This is so wrong. Ugh. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to leave till this child is fixed. What? I'm the super popular child talent, Carl. You better not talk to me like that. Die. Screw off. Carl, don't say that. Get away from the game. Shut up. The poor freeloader can just shut up. Ow! Before he started going on TV, he was an honest and kind kid. I'm going to keep saying this every day until he gets better. I kept talking to him. I tried to drag his shut-in self out, but it wouldn't work. I was hoping one day he would listen, but then one day... Carl, how long are you going to act like some kind of talent? You're just a regular person now. A regular 7-year-old goes to school and studies and hangs out with friends. I'm a popular child talent. How long are you going to keep telling yourself that? You need to go to school, okay? Helen is bullying me. Carl?
What are you doing to Carl?
Keeps saying that he's a talent, so I told him to go to school. You guys aren't doing a job as his parents, so I'm telling him. I was worried for him because he was going to be popular again. I'm tired of hearing that excuse. You just leaving him alone because of that? That's not the kind of love a child needs. Teaching kids is also part of it. Besides, it's you and your agency's fault for turning him into this. How is it my fault? I tried to teach him and you two kept getting in my way. You two need to accept reality. He's not going to become a talent again. We need to treat him like a regular child now. If we don't change him now, he'll be screwed up later on.
Change him? Don't be insane!
Yeah, then his personality will die off. He might not have another chance as a big hit. You two have already forgotten why he did that. The big reason that he retired to begin with?
I have no idea.
Don't lie. I know you remember. When he went on a trip to a big talent's house, he stole hundreds of thousands worth of model trains. That's why he was abandoned and forced to retire. If we don't reform him, he might do something worse. That's why I'm telling Carl.
Shut up! Stop barging into people's business!
What? What are you... Carl, you know the new toy you wanted. Let's go to the toy store and buy it. Yeah.
We'll buy you games too, so don't listen to anything Auntie Helen is saying.
Okay. Wait, I'm not done. Wait, hang on. After this, our family was torn into shreds. If I went against anything at all, they would just tell me that I was going to be chased out. Not to mention the daily chores along with work caused me to not really be able to reform him how I wanted. I'm so tired. I can finally rest. Wait, what is this? The room's completely a mess and someone clearly dug through everything. The only person that did this is... Where are you going this early in the morning? Helen, you're home. Is there a problem with that? No, not at all. You guys were the ones that went through my stuff, right? There's some things missing. Can you explain? What's wrong with going inside our own room? It's my house. Your room is my room. My room's stuff is my stuff. That's called being a thief. What did you do with the things that you stole?
I sold it all. Is that a problem?
You sold it? The watch too? I'm sorry, I've sold everything that could possibly be sold in your room. Why would you do that? I got that watch from the late president. It's so important to me. Give it back. Why do we have to do that? You're doing the same thing. I've never done anything like that.
You have no right to scold Carl. If anything, you should be happy that we used that watch in a good way.
What do you mean? Let's go. Go where? Vacation. Wait, you sold it for vacation funds? I already apologized for that. We're going to be late for our flight, so bye. Sorry, Helen.
You better keep the house clean while we're gone.
Sis, wait. I can't do this anymore. I need to leave. But I want to leave till Carl's reformed. Then, 5 days later, maybe I'm going to get an apology? Yeah, can you go ahead and sit there? Sorry. Sure, what's going on? Did you manage to get the watch back?
What? Of course not.
Huh? We talked about this as a family while we were on vacation. How to make him popular again. You're still talking about that? Sorry. Huh? I know that you're doing a lot for Carl, but we can't shake the feeling that you're getting in the way of Carl. Huh? We appreciate you're doing things for him. Yeah, you just said that. But forcing things onto him isn't good and takes his personality. But that's how he was rejected and thrown out of the entertainment business in the first place. I still make money and earn money in my bank account, even after I retired. That's how incredible I am. Are you being serious? Dad and Mom said so it must be true. I don't need to work or go to school. Carl, they're lying to you. Dad and Mom wouldn't lie to me. You're just a freeloader and you're annoying. Get out. Suddenly I was told that they wanted me out. I thought that if I kept talking to them, he'll understand eventually. I guess I was wrong. Okay, you want me to leave? Leave? Yay! Now I can play games as much as I want. Snacks and juice as much as I want. We packed everything for you already, so you can just go out now. Okay, thank you for everything. Finally understand, huh? Perfect. Get out, you stupid leech. I headed to a small hotel. I thought I did everything I could for him. Maybe I was overbearing. I should have just left him alone and left. Time passed and eventually I calmed down. Being kind wouldn't change anything, so I just have to be tough, right? I have no doubts anymore. I should have done this from the start. I'm going to bring him back. Troublebusters. Hello? Hey, get out of here, leech. This isn't your house. I just forgot some stuff, so I came back. I know how you feel, but please don't make him upset.
We've already packed everything for you.
Nope. There's still plenty left. Hey, what are you doing? This game is mine, so I'm going to sell it. Oh, and your allowance. Gone. Huh? It's the last time I'll see you probably, so I'll tell you. What are you talking about? You've lost all your savings from when you were a talent a long time ago. What? There's still about $500,000 in debt, though. You pay back about $3,000 a month. You'll be paying for another 13 years, but how are you going to pay back now? I have money coming in. You literally don't work. Why would you get paid? Huh? Is that true, Dad?
Yeah, that's true.
We've been lying to make sure that your pride wasn't hurt. Yep, so I've been paying for your loans. But I didn't realize how much debt he was in.
Yeah, I thought it was like $700. You're just the manager. How can you pay that?
I didn't tell you, but I'm actually that company's vice president. Vice president? Yeah, the late president suggested I take the position. I love the job, so technically I'm a manager and vice president. But it doesn't matter anymore. I was chased out of the house, so I've got nothing to do with that loan. You work part-time and you're what? An author who has never sold a book? I'm sure you guys make about $1,600 a month. Good luck with the payments. Why did you keep it a secret all along if you were vice president?
Yeah, that's totally unfair.
Unfair? You're already going to pester me as a manager. The second you found out I was the vice president, you would have been pushing Carl to lie and pretend like he was going to listen to everything I said. Huh?
That's...
He's just listening to me because of my status, not because of virtue. That's not reforming. The loan on the house? You're the one responsible for turning him into this. Stop making me repeat myself. I've tried to correct his behavior time and time again, and you just gotten into the way. If you and your stupid husband had listened and tried to help correct his behavior, he might have been a little different. You're going to blame that on me too? Ugh.
Wait, hold on. Why didn't you tell us that we were the ones in debt to you? That we were able to survive because of you?
Shut up! It's your fault to begin with!
Yeah, if you hadn't become a thief, you realize that your father and I had been shunned by all the neighbors after that whole thing. Do you understand the suffering we went through, Carl?
What, are you being serious? You two are the ones that told me that a talent is selling right now, so I need to steal whatever looks expensive from them.
I did not phrase it that way!
You did, you absolutely did.
Shut up! It's your fault for getting caught!
I was against it.
You're a liar. You even said, I'm sorry, please go steal.
Then you shouldn't have stolen.
You threatened me that you'd be angry with me if I didn't steal something.
What? You two were responsible for him stealing? You're the worst. You have no right to call yourself his parents.
I never said such a thing!
He's lying.
Not lying.
Enough, I'm done with this. I just came back for what I left behind. It wasn't really just games. It was Carl when he was honest with me.
Really, Helen?
Yeah, but I'm done. If your parents are thieves, then that's done. They say that you take after your parents.
Definitely not. I hate these guys. I don't respect them at all.
I'm sorry, Carl. You should hate Destiny for being their child. I'm going home now. Oh, wait, Helen. You're insane. You're the vice president. Yeah, I'm gonna stop you right there.
Your room is still empty, so let's all live together again!
What? I can tell that you're just trying to get me to pay the loan. Just so you know, I wasn't paying the loan because I knew you would see me as a bank. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry! Please!
It's too late now. Your whole family is thieves and I can't live with thieves. Just so you know, I'm not going to have anything to do with either of you.
Don't be like that!
Yeah, let's talk about reforming Carl. We'll help you this time around. Carl, I really do want to help you at least.
Then help me.
Just like I said earlier, I can't. I'm sorry. Wait, hang on. Helen, don't ignore me.
Rethink this!
Helen!
As hard as it was, I left the house. They seem to have not been able to pay the loans off, so they were chased out of their house. They now live in a place that costs about $200 to live in. They were trying to make Carl popular again, but it never worked. They started taking it out on Carl eventually, and I was watching what was going on, so I called the police and reported them. They were arrested, and then...
You'll take me in?
Yeah, you're the victim of your father, mother, and most importantly, myself.
Victim? No, I was able to live because of you.
I'm sorry for not being able to save you, and I'm sorry for putting you through that mess, too.
It's not your fault. My stupid self, dad, and mom are the ones that are at fault.
Thanks, Carl. Don't worry, I'm gonna make you happy. That's how I took him in. Afterwards, Carl, who was only interested in being a tyrant, had long vanished. He quietly went to school. You'd be surprised at how different a child acts when they deal with different adults. You can mold it into something great or something horrible. There were a lot of twists and turns, but I was able to save Carl. I'm so glad about that. Troublebusters.